PX-100 bottle conversion kit by AGI Airgunindia. This kit includes Z-wall, regulator, increased length plenum, which has this Z-wall has a gauge and a filling port, and this is a clamp for the bottle and barrel band clamp. Now in this video I will be demonstrating you how to assemble this kit on your existing gun, that is a PX-100 Achilles. The procedure will be same for almost all PX-100s. Okay. So to begin with, you have to disassemble your PX-100 to this level. The cylinder has to be removed. This gauge plug has to be removed. Ensure that before removing, the pressure in your gauge is 0, or the complete system is drained off all from the pressure. Okay. Once we disassemble to this level, we set aside this cylinder, the original cylinder, the gauge, the filling port, everything as it is, we keep it aside. This is not required by us. So to begin with our assembly process, this is our Z-wall kit completely. This plenum has a direction adjuster device inside it, or a direction adjuster mechanism. So do not try to unscrew this and screw it from the other side or other end. Okay, please use it as it is supplied from the factory settings. To begin with, once we have disassembled the barrel, we keep this piece. We have to keep this brass piece on your PX-100 body as it is. Do not open this, or this is not needed to open. We will apply some silicone grease, Hills silicone grease or AGI silicone grease on the inside of this brass body. This plenum has a direction adjuster mechanism inside it, so do not open it and turn the directions. Do not try to remove this silver part outside. Keep it as it is in place. Simply take your mechanism, screw it inside. This will screw in very easily. Now this is full tight condition. Now if you see, the wall is not aligning to the barrel line. So to align it to the barrel line, what we need to do is, we need to loosen it from this end. Do not loosen it from this end. Do not loosen the wall or the plenum from the regulator end. You need to loosen it from this end. That is, we need to loosen it this way. Depending on your adjustment requirement, just loosen it half a thread or one thread and get your adjustment right. Okay. See, if you can see, the adjustment is, this is now in perfect line. Okay. Now I will be fitting the barrel to it, and we will be continuing with the process up ahead. Now the barrel is fit in its position. We will tighten both the screws with the respective Allen keys. Now if you see, our wall and barrel are in one line, but still this wall is not fit or tight to its position. It is still going to move. Okay. This tightness will come once we fill air in this system. Okay. So now this is done. Now we can go ahead with our bottle fitting part. So we can choose, we have a wide variety of bottles available with us, which are starting from 250cc to 500cc bottles. This particular bottle here which I have with me is a 300cc bottle. This is a 300cc compact bottle. This will give a compact look and a lightweight feel to your setup. This is a 500cc bottle. With our kit, you can get a 500cc or a 300cc, whichever bottle you opt with. You can let us know. We can supply the required bottle with you. For the time being, I am going to fit this 300cc bottle. Just match the threads correctly, and the bottle should screw in very easily. The maximum diameter of the bottle which you can fit is 61 mm. Okay. Now I will go ahead with my clamp fitment part. This is a clamp. I can position the clamp as per my requirement, as per my liking. I can just position it and tighten this grub screw on the bottom. Once again I will verify my system is completely straight, aligned. Here you can check this. This is the top view. Okay. Now we need to fill air in this system. Once we fill air, this position adjusting mechanism will lock itself in its place and you cannot further move it. Now we will be charging pressure in our PX-100 converted PX-100 system. To charge pressure I am using a AGI charging kit or a charging air charging setup. This is a 3-liter carbon fiber cylinder with a AGI charging adapter kit. This is a new fresh design by us. This has a 1000 mm hose with quick disconnect ends for ease of use and carrying ability. So I will begin the charging. Quickly connect this one end here and the other end goes to the gun. Now since we are charging the gun first time, the wall is, we need to cock the gun and put it in safety and ensure that no one is before our in front of our muzzle, and we will be slowly charging the pressure. Okay, so now our pressure is filled. We have filled up to 250 bar in this setup. We are able to fill 250 to 300 bar in this setup because we have a regulator here. So the back pressure is at 250 or 300 bar, but our regulated pressure is at 90 to 120 bar, whichever the desirable pressure you want. Now to open this setup, we'll first bleed the setup. Disconnect it. I'll set aside the tank. Here. You can see this is 250 bar, this is the bottle pressure. Now I will show you how to connect the stock. This is your standard stock. We have already cut the stock to the required length. The length to which you have to cut the stock is measured from this end, this internal cavity, to here. This is somewhat 208 mm length. We will be mentioning the exact length in the description of this video. Please check it. Okay. So this front piece which we have cut off is of no use or is not required right now. So I will just set it aside. So this assembly goes into the stock in this manner. You just screw it in place. And with this, our setup is complete.